Hey guys, what's up? Jeam250398 here, coming at you with another Minecraft episode. And first of all, I want to start on something. One person said to me that I need to actually talk about some more stuff in Minecraft. So I'm not just going to complain, but I think this is a valid point that I'm about to talk about. That valid point is, with no doubt, competition between consoles, and not only consoles but also games, because I okay, right, let's start off with this. I know that a lot of people have Xboxes and PS3s and all that kind of stuff. Some people prefer PC, and basically what I want to talk about today is that the thing is that lots of people around the world think that just because something is something, it makes it bad. And I'm gonna use one of my friends for example, because he is it's ridiculous, because to him PC gaming should not exist. So I just want to make something clear here. I know there's a big argument between a whole load of people. I know a whole load of people take part in this argument, and it's about consoles, whether consoles are better than computers, and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest, it's really ridiculous. Like, it is really ridiculous. I know for sure I'm in this not because of I prefer this, because I have a PS3, I have an Xbox, I have a PC. I can compare them. I can compare them very easily. So what I wanted to start on actually is that it's not actually fair. Like, it's not fair to just say that this console is good because of this, because like it's absolutely ridiculous. I know consoles are kind of expensive. Then you get PC, game PCs, which are just actually not. I take back for the consoles. They're not expensive. The PCs are bloody expensive as shit. $2 grand for a good computer. So you know what I mean, guys. I know that there was a lot of arguments and stuff about this. I remember we were in history. We were having a history lesson, and like we were we were meant to be doing a poster. We meant to be doing a poster. Instead, one of us was doing the poster. One of us was doing the poster, and then the other three in our group, including me, were talking about games consoles and which game console is better than what. And bearing in mind, this lesson goes on for about an hour, so we were actually arguing about it for about an hour. So I just want to start this off by saying I know that this is a quite common expression within books and stuff. You can't judge a book by its title. I don't know whether that applies to books. That definitely does not apply to games and game consoles and all that kind of stuff. It definitely does not apply to that kind of stuff. And I just hate it when that happens, because I definitely prefer computers, because like, sure, it may be easier just to have a controller, and then you have just one controller to do everything, and then you don't have to move your fingers all the way up the keyboard, or move your fingers all the way around the mouse or anything. And that's the problem these days with people like that, because one of my friends, I don't think he's ever tried to play like proper computer games. Like, I don't think he's ever tried to play something like Grand Theft Auto on the computer, or Just Cause 2, or Call of Duty, or whatever. I don't think he's ever tried that. He has like a PSP and stuff, but I don't think he's ever tried it on the computer. And one of the things that I'm really pissed off about is that he annoys me every single time, because every single time, like literally every week, a lot of my friends are saying, "Oh, are you gonna get Black Ops 2? Are you gonna get Black Ops 2?" Okay, because we're thinking of getting Black Ops 2, And because like half of my friends are on the PS3 side and half on the Xbox side, luckily I'm right in the middle, so I can go on either PS3 or Xbox. So it really does not matter for me. But a lot of people have been, a lot of my friends have been saying to my other friends to get a Xbox or to get PS3 and to get this game for it, so then we can all play together. And this really pisses me off because they're all like, "Oh, get it for this console, get it for this console. Don't get it for the computer. Don't get it for the computer." Because I really don't really have any friends on the computer because they really don't have a lot of money, so they can't buy like £2 grand computers. Bearing in mind, I barely bought my computer. So but yeah, they don't really have a lot of money, so the console is really the only option for them. So I don't think they've ever played like a proper computer game. I definitely know that my friend that said to go and get it for the PS3 he basically said to me not to get it for the PC and to get it for the PS3, because I get it for the PC for you guys to watch, for you guys to enjoy my content, because I don't have a capture card at the moment. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna get one or not. I might do actually, because probably not going to get another computer for some time, so I might get a capture card, so then I can do some stuff on that capture card. Do some stuff with my PS3 and the Xbox, because I definitely know like my PS3 is just filled with games. Like the only game I've really got for the Xbox is probably Modern Warfare 3. So that's literally the only game I have for the Xbox at the moment. But I might expand my library of games for that platform, because my computer, as I said, is a mobile computer. Okay, it's a laptop. It's not a desktop. It's nothing powerful. But the reason why I did get it in the first place was so then I can kind of do gaming away from home. Or if I really cannot be bothered to sit down at this desk every single flipping day, then I can go downstairs and because the chairs are down there are actually pretty comfortable, and they're much better than the ones up here, because my one is like really, it's nowhere near it's nowhere near a good chair. So sometimes I go downstairs and I like to play games downstairs, and I can't do that with a big massive computer. And also I know do some traveling a bit, I think I go on holiday or abroad every year. So yeah, that it would be very useful to have what I have at the moment, like a computer, to do that. And I didn't go for anywhere because they're like Apple, they just overcharge shit like mad. But I went for this one because it seemed like a goodish choice. Like it wasn't massively powerful. Like it doesn't have like a 690 in it, because that's one of the most powerful graphic cards in the world. But still, it doesn't have like a fucking desktop graphics card. It doesn't have like the best laptop graphics card, but it has a graphics card that can perform for stuff like Minecraft and stuff. Unfortunately, it lags for some games, and I'm not sure whether I regret getting it, but what can you do? Anyway, so that's one of the reasons why I personally prefer computers, because obviously games are meant to be on desktops, but if you have a very powerful laptop, then I don't see why you shouldn't get it on the computer, because then it means that you can take it everywhere with you. You're not limited to a console or something where you actually have to take it somewhere. And that's one of the things that I like about PC. But one of the things I do kind of dislike is, I think it would be kind of like some games are limited to computer hardware only, like no game console hardware. Like I definitely know I have a little transmitter and receiver, transmitter and receiver for a Xbox controller, and I just have to sync it up, and then I can play some games with my Xbox controller instead. Some of the games I can't do that, but for most of the games I can, so that's pretty good. And sometimes I would get very good FPS, like 60 FPS on some games like Mafia 2, Just Cause 2. I'll get pretty good FPS in those games, but sometimes it'll go really low. But most of the time it's pretty good FPS, so I'm not really worried about that very much. But one thing that I really do hate, that my friend, he just keeps on going on like saying you should switch to PS3 or Xbox or something, and don't go for the computers, you know, it's really crap and everything. And I really hate it when he does that, because he's just one of those people who would not give up. Like, I remember Steam sales are the best sales in the world. Okay, I cannot find better sales anywhere else. I cannot go to a game shop to find, like, game shops specially designed for games. I cannot find those kind of sales there. 80% off, 50 to 80% off sometimes. You know, you get those big sales. You know, Christmas sale. You know, all those kind of sales. Especially summer sale. Summer sale was when I got loads of games. I got packs and packs and packs full of games. I got like 100 quid worth of games, and I got like what, 20 something, 30, I don't know, somewhere around those lines games, because I bought the Valve package, the Valve complete package. But still, you know what I mean. Steam gives one of the best. It gives one of the best ways of getting games. One of the best deals that you can find, and that's one of the reasons why I definitely like computers, because Steam gives those big sales like that. But you don't see those kind of sales on Xbox or on the PS3. The only sales you get on that is really small time sales. You don't get those big ones. You only get, you know, like, oh, this old game which is like 3 years old for like 30% off. But on Steam it'll probably be like 80% off, you know. It's just logic. It's just logic that, which one would you go for? Would you go for a computer where you can get excellent graphics, you know, and all that kind of stuff? Because I definitely know that, well, I used to think that, you know, graphics was it. That's it. Graphics was it. If you didn't have good graphics, it was shit. So that would have applied to Minecraft like a long time ago. Bearing in mind I was still pretty young. So yeah. But still, that's what I thought a long time ago. However, I have to give credit to Reckless for actually, I think it was for years, he like kept on drumming it into me that it wasn't all about graphics. And it's true, it's not all about graphics, but graphics does kind of make a difference in it. And I will keep that point, that graphics does look good on some games, but I think it will be probably more worth of the story line that you actually get through it, because it's not all about graphics. Like, it does look nice when you have great graphics, but I mean, it's not all about the graphics anymore. Like, I play Minecraft, and what's Minecraft? It's blocks, you know. Some time ago that would have been a shit game to me, but now look, I'm making a video on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So yeah, this is one of the problems that I have. This big competition over game consoles, you know, and that kind of stuff, and I just find it ridiculous. Like, I think it's just a preference, you know. Like, you can't just say, oh, the computer's shit because you have to use mouse and keyboard. No, it's not shit because you have to use mouse and keyboard. It'll be shit because, you know, maybe the controls are a bit hard. No problem. Okay, you can easily just go and change the controls around. Make sure it fits you. Okay, make sure that you are comfortable playing the game, because it's going to be you who's playing it, nobody else. When somebody else comes to play the game, they'll make sure that it's fit for them. They'll make sure that they feel comfortable playing that game, because you can't play a game that you don't feel comfortable playing. So I really don't think that you can say the computer is shit because it's a computer. I think if you're going to say it's shit, you have to give a very good explanation for it. And I'm not even going to judge about this. Like, I definitely can say the PS3 is not the best, the Xbox is not the best, neither is the PC, if I'm going to be honest. Like, I may say, you know, oh, the PC gives, you know, the best graphics out of all of them. If you have a powerful computer, it'll give better graphics, you know, it will give you better performance graphics, all that kind of stuff. It will give you all that kind of stuff, okay? It will probably give you better stuff than the consoles. But it's not the best in the world, is it? And I can't say that the computer is the best. Well, not even console, it's a platform. I can't say it's the best platform in the world, because I know it's not. What I can say is that I think they each have their own good thing about them. For example, you know, your computer will have, you know, it's like really powerful. You can get really good graphics and you can get really good performance if you have the kind of computer to do that kind of job. Okay, that's what I would say about the computer. However, the only downfall is that, you know, some games can be a bit tricky when playing, you know, with mouse and keyboard. Like, it can be really ridiculous sometimes playing with mouse and keyboard, and then you can't go to, you know, controller, so you have to kind of get used to playing with mouse and keyboard. That's one of the problems with computers, and I'm fine to admit that to anybody, because that is a fact here. But you can't just say, you know, that it's shit for no good reason. And I have that kind of perspective for well, everything really. I can't say that the PS3 is the best thing ever, because I mean, look what happened. I mean, I didn't have Xbox Live some time ago. PS3 got hacked, and I couldn't play anything, could I? Like, I didn't even have, you know, the kind of stuff on this computer that I had. You know, I couldn't do that kind of stuff. Not available to me. So I don't think I even had the computer this time. That's how bad it was. I don't think I even had this computer that I'm doing this on at this time. So I couldn't really say, you know, anything. I couldn't say it, like, because there was nothing for me to do. It was hacked. PlayStation Network was down. I couldn't do anything. So that's one of the downfalls about PlayStation. You know, that it's not exactly reliable, is it? Like, I'm sure that now Sony have probably increased their security, but still, you know, like, you don't ever see Xbox getting hacked because they just take time to secure their stuff. That's one of the good points about Xbox. Anyway, I haven't moved on to Xbox yet. Let's go back to PS3. You know, that's a bad point about that, but I would have to say one of the good things about the PS3, I would have to say, is probably what you can actually do with the PS3 and its portable system. Like, no, Xbox don't have a portable kind of system, do they? No, but I know that Sony does. That's a PSP. So I know that I used to have a PSP. I don't know where the fuck that is now, but but still, I used to have a PSP, and you know, it was really easy to do stuff with my PSP and my Xbox. What the fuck? I'm getting mixed up with shit now. PSP and PS3, you know, it was really easy. Like, you can do stuff very easily with the two of them. They worked well together, so that you can have PS3, which is more permanent kind of thing. You can't really move that around. Then you have the PS3, which is portable. You know, they worked really well together, and I think that's one of the best things about that. So as you can see, I do have preferences, and I do have that kind of stuff about consoles and computers. And the Xbox for sure is that, you know, I think this also applies to PS3, that it depends if you buy many games. The more games you buy, I think the better off you are going for Xbox. The less games you buy, the better off you are for PS3. Because PS3 has that Blu-ray disc kind of thing where it's Blu-ray, so yeah, it'll cost more money for you to buy. So that's the only problem with that, and you know, that's the problem with PS3 and the Xbox. You know, it really depends on who you are. If you buy a lot of games, better going for the Xbox. If you don't buy a lot of games, you probably might want to go for the PS3, unless the Xbox is something that you really want. And that's the other good thing about the Xbox. You know, whether you play a lot of games or not, it's one of the best choices, because, you know, it doesn't support Blu-ray discs for games. You know, if you want Blu-ray, it's not that much, is it? I remember just looking at the freaking costs for a Blu-ray drive, and it's external. You just plug it in and it's done. It doesn't cost that much. It costs like, what? I don't know. I haven't checked it, so I can't exactly tell you guys. But, you know, just because it doesn't have a Blu-ray drive it doesn't mean it's bad. You know, it's really easy to put a Blu-ray drive. You just go and buy the external, done. And that's one of the good things about that console. So as you can see, guys, I really have got opinions for every console, every platform. I'm not just limited to PC platforms. So I've talked about the platforms themselves, but I just want to talk about games for the last bit of this video. And I'm gonna take my example for my friend again, but also for another one of my friends, because I definitely know he's one of my subscribers, and I'm not sure if he watches this one, because guess what? He hates Minecraft. So, what can you do? He hates Minecraft. Well, he hates Minecraft because apparently it is Lego. I don't think this is Lego. It doesn't look like Lego. You don't have the little circly thing on the top of it. It's not Lego. They say, why don't you just go and play Lego, for crying out loud? I don't want to play Lego. There's nowhere near Lego. Just because it's blocks, it doesn't mean it's Lego. It doesn't mean that. I thought I was about to say yellow. What the fuck? But just because it's blocks, it doesn't mean it's Lego. But that's one of the biggest things about one of my friends. Even two of my friends. That's the problem with them. However, one of my friends, he played Minecraft with me for a pretty long time, and he was fine with Minecraft. He doesn't say hate the game, but he doesn't overly like it. It's one of those games when he's bored, he'll go and play it. So it's not one of those games that he dislikes a lot, but he's willing to play it for an hour and then that's it. But that's one of the biggest problems, I would have to say. Just because Minecraft has blocks does not mean it is shit. Okay? Let's get that straight. It's Minecraft, okay? This is how the game is made. This is how it is meant to work. Okay? You cannot say it is shit just because it's blocks. It's not possible. You can't do that. If it was shit, maybe it would have a bad storyline, which this game definitely does not. The only storyline is you freaking find the fucking ores, go to the fucking end, kill the damn dragon, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want for the rest of the map, because it's unlimited. There is nothing stopping you from going through the whole map. I can definitely say that. But the thing is that I really dislike it when they hate Minecraft so much just because it's blocks. It's not blocks. It's not blocks. Okay, it's definitely not blocks. It is creativity. I can either just go on Google right now and I'll find a whole load of maps. These maps they'll be filled with creativity. I watch Bebop Rocks and I know, holy shit, what people create. It's just, I don't think you can make that in Lego, as easily, because Lego, I don't think there's a Lego Minecrafty version, is there, where you can have it on the computer? There might be one. I don't know, because I really don't play Lego. Last time I played Lego was probably 2000 and something. Before 2005, definitely before that, because I used to have a Lego Aces game. I don't know where the fuck that is, but I know it's for Windows 2000, and I don't have 2000. The earliest I have is latest or earliest? Which one? I don't know. I'm lost. I only have XP. That's the latest. Wait, latest means I've just confused myself. On the earliest I have is XP. So that's nowhere near 2000. But I guess you can actually. I guess you can say that it can run on 2000. No, it can run on XP if you put it into compatibility mode. I think it has compatibility mode for 2000. But this is the kind of stuff that I mean, guys. Just because it's what it is, it doesn't mean that it's bad. As I said earlier, you can't judge a book by its title. Okay, you can't. And it's the same for a game. You cannot judge the game by its title. You have to physically play the game to actually say whether the game is good or not. It's something you can't do. Okay, you can't just say, "Oh, Minecraft is shit because it's blocks," and then something really crap is good because of its graphics. You can't do that. Okay, you can't You can't just say, oh, this has got an awesome title, so it's going to be awesome. You play it and then you say shit. You can't do that, okay? You can't. The only way you can actually tell whether a game's good or not is if you play it. And that's one of the things that's currently happening in school. It's like pissing my friend off so much. Borderlands 2 recently came out, and I'm sure you guys would definitely know Borderlands 2. One of my friends is like, not even one, they're like brothers, and they are so obsessed. Shit, my voice is like breaking. Holy shit. They are like obsessed with Borderlands 2. Like I swear to God, every day they play it. There's not one day that they fucking play it. I think one of my friends has found like 4 rare guns already. I don't know how the fuck he does it, but he doesn't cheat. He doesn't cheat in any games. Like, even those games where you know you can cheat, he doesn't cheat in them. He doesn't cheat in games at all. So, he definitely won't cheat in Borderlands 2. And that's the kind of thing that's happening. Like, people saying Borderlands 2 is good. I definitely can say that I don't know. I have not actually got Borderlands 2, so I can't say it's good or it's shit. But I have seen some gameplay footage of it, and I can say it's a game worth trying to play. You know, getting to know the story and seeing what the controls are. You know, whether they're good controls. You know, because as I said earlier, it's not all about the control, but you know, the more control you have over the character and stuff like that, the better the game really is. Because let's face the facts here, if you can't really control shit, then the game is going to be shit itself, because you can't do shit on the game. It's kind of common sense, but still, you guys should know what I mean here. You know, like, you should see the story, you know what it's about, and then you can say, okay, you know, this game's alright, or this game is one of the best games I've ever played, or it's not a really good game, you know, they should try and do this, you know, like, to improve this game. So, you know, like, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. They should say, oh, we'll do this next time to improve, do this next time to improve, because I definitely know, apparently, Modern Warfare 3 is definitely not a good game, and people are like, oh my god, Modern Warfare 3 is coming out, yay, yay, and everybody was like, oh, all happy and everything, before it came out. Like, I remember, my friend, he was like, oh my god, Modern Warfare 3 is coming out today, and Sir, this is in maths, okay, Sir had a Modern Warfare 3 poster on the whiteboard. I don't know why he had it there, but he had it there, and it was like, I think it was in a newspaper or something that was coming out. I don't know, I don't remember, but I definitely know something about Modern Warfare 3 was on the board, okay, and it was nothing to do with maths at all. I don't know why it was on there, but it was on there. One thing I definitely have to say is, I'm happy. I was happy that, you know, Modern Warfare 3 was coming out. Did I just say Modern Warfare 2? Before I said Modern Warfare 3? I don't know. You guys know what I mean. Modern Warfare 3 came out, and everybody was like, ridiculously happy. Next thing you know, people start selling their Modern Warfare 3 game, saying it's not good, you know, it's crap, and all that kind of stuff. I don't find it crap. May just be me, but I don't find it crap. I find the game alright, but that's personally me. You guys may have a totally different approach. You guys might think the game is shit. You guys might think the game is a really good game. You guys may think, yeah, it's an alright game, and I'd probably play it. You know what I mean. So, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, and I just want to know something from you guys just before I end this off. I want to know something from you guys, and I want to see, you know, what you guys think about certain things. Firstly, what platform do you prefer, and why? Do you prefer PS3, Xbox, or PC? And leave a little explanation of why you prefer it. And what game do you prefer, and why? Because this is a big problem, and it just needs to be sorted. But it's never going to be sorted. It's always going to go on. Like, you can never make a perfect thing. It's always going to go on. So yeah, there's really nothing you can do. Anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you like the video if you did like it. Make sure to add it to your favorites if it was one of your favorite videos. Subscribe for more of my content if you like my content, which you might if I get scared shitless, which I probably will later on. Okay. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Gonna drink some water now. Enjoy the rest of your day.